So, Cameron, you you
Yes.
told me that I needed to earn the your best story.
Well, I won't necessarily say it's like my best sex story, right? But I will tell you this, that this story is packed with so much that I mean, if I really wanted to, I could probably dedicate a three-part series to this thing just to give you some real insight to how deep and crazy this shit got. But if I'm gonna give you the condensed version, even the cliff notes are worth you telling me something real fucking juicy.
Wow. Okay. So before the break, I said I had something, and now that you said that, I've got to think real deep into my bag of tricks here.
Yeah, reach down into the
All
recesses
right.
and find that one.
Ah,
Find that one that you really don't want to let out. But do it for our fans. Do it for yourself to get a little bit of peace from this cringeworthy or awkward moment.
okay. All right.
Because what I'm going to say, I know is going to be used against me horribly. So I want something
All
for
right.
this.
So I'm gonna give you a story that I think is pretty cringeworthy, and it
Okay.
might be worthy of your story. It might not be, but if this one doesn't do it, I think I got something else that it will. All right.
All right.
So I was on this a first date with this girl, blind date, and we were at this restaurant. We were just eating whatever, and we were having a good conversation. I mean, there was no issues at all. However, her and I chemistry just wasn't there, and her and I both felt that. But we were having good conversation. We were talking. We had some similar interests. The food was good. It was a good evening. However, again, the chemistry just wasn't there. And she turned to me about an hour into it. We were just finishing up our meal and whatever else. And she goes, I think you're really cool, but there's just nothing between us. And I said, I'm feeling that too. I think we could be great friends, but I don't think we have any real chemistry. And she goes, yeah, I definitely agree with that. So how about we just do this? How about we go back to my place and fuck and just call it a night? And I'm like, what? I'm like, you just told me that there's no chemistry between us, but let's just go back to. She goes, yeah, I still think you're really hot, and I would love to have you as a conquest. So let's just go fuck. I'm like, I'm
Conquest.
like,
That's
I'm like, I'm a
amazing.
con.
She's like the Indiana Jones of dick. You know what I mean?
So I'm like, sure. So I follow her back to her house, and um, sex is pretty decent. I mean, on my end, I mean, I think she did a pretty good job or whatever. But apparently on her end, it was completely different. She just enjoyed the shit out of it, which is fine. I'm good at what I do. But I put my pants on, I get everything ready to leave, and as I'm walking out the door, she comes up behind me and she smacks me on my ass like a baseball coach and goes, "Hey, good game, slugger," and shuts the door behind me.
That is in no way even like cringy or anything.
No.
That's essentially like no, not at all. That was almost like the best compliment you could get because she's like, look, I don't want a relationship. Let's just smash. I mean, she's one of the dudes at that point. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? She's just
but
like,
she
hey,
smacked.
after this, you wanna jump on and play some Call of Duty or
But
what?
she
You know what I mean?
smacked my ass and said, "Good game, slugger."
How is that even cringy? I man, I tell
I
you,
thought that was
Derek, that wasn't even close. But I'm gonna